Morning. Okay, morning everyone. Those in Singapore, or good afternoon, good evening. Yeah, good day to anyone who is watching this live streaming that I'm conducting for every weekend on the Sunday. So yeah, how was your weekend and how was your training week last week? I think yeah, training week last week was quite a little slow, but then it starts to pick up on Wednesday, Thursday, and then yeah, Friday towards the end of the week and things like that. So yeah, I think was pretty decent week, and I think for the next week it will be a little bit not maybe not a little bit, but yeah, more more what you call that, exciting week because there's like BOJ BOJ interest rate announcement. Then there's also this we call that the I think on the US side on the Swiss franc and all that. So yeah, let's move on to the trade analysis for this week. So before I start, just a little disclaimer. So the disclaimer over here is that the video and the material that I share are basically just my for the coming week. Okay, so yep, let's move on to the forex calendar. Okay, so forex calendar in the forex factory has been the one that I have always been using. So next week will be starting with March 18, right? March 18. Okay, so March 18, as you can see on Monday, it's a little light on the calendar with only the CNY, which is Chinese yuan, or rather the Chinese data that's coming out at 10 a.m. Singapore time. Okay, so other than that, there isn't any other news, or rather, there are news, but it's not of like medium or high impact. So usually, I would just ignore those that are of low impact. Yeah, I will just filter it off. But I mean, on and off, maybe I will just turn it on and have a check. But mainly, I will just focus on the medium or the high impact news, which are in orange and red. Okay, respectively. Okay, so moving on to Tuesday, right? As you can see, after Tuesday, you do get a lot of this high impact news. The first being the BOJ. So BOJ, there's something I actually wanted to just give a heads up on. I mean, this has been something they mentioned about last week. Them being BOJ actually mentioned that they could be looking to yeah increase the interest rate, which they have been mentioning a couple of times. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe it will come true this time. Yeah, because they were saying that they are going to end this negative interest rate thingy. Okay, over here for as soon as next week. So let's see what is there. So I mean, this coming back. I'll come back to this, and that is for the Nikkei as well. And yeah, later on the chart, I will come back to this. So anyway, BOJ is one of the interest rate. I mean, yeah, the news that you want to take note of. Then of course the Aussie dollar. So for the Japanese interest rate, they always like to put it as tentative. They don't give a fixed timing. I don't know why. Maybe they try to be secretive or something like that. But anyway, just wait for the news to be released. And I mean, if you are more risk averse, then don't get involved in any position on that day, maybe after the news. I mean, the market is always there, so see what the BOJ has to say and see how the market gonna move. Then you can trade accordingly. Okay, so yeah, then a more fixated time will be for the Aussie dollar. Aussie dollar, the cash rate and the interest rate, that will be for the Aussie dollar. And then at in the evening time, we do have a CPI for the Canadian dollar. So yeah, nothing on the US side, but as you can see later on, you do have this this I think the Federal Reserve interest rate, which I think is the one of the most important or the key highlight for next week. Okay, so that is on the US side, and then Thursday moving on, I think we do have a Swiss franc one as well. Yeah, over here. So this is for Swiss franc. So Swiss franc, if you have noticed or if you've been trading on them, they have been quite rather weak as a currency over the past 1 to 2 weeks. Okay, so yeah, nevertheless, just take note of the interest rate released from the Swiss franc side. Then yeah, the pound side as well. Yeah, so I think these are the handful of them. So as you can see, BOJ, USD, Swiss franc. Then you have your what's that? Aussie dollar, and yeah, I think more than half of the seven major economy currency is actually having their interest rate released this coming week. Okay, so exciting week, and then yeah, trade with care. Okay, so let's move on to the chart itself. All right, so now this is the chart for chart analysis for the coming week. So, but before that, I would like to actually mention about the what has happened last week. Let me just check if it's of the correct okay, correct template. All right, so let's move on to the daily time frame. Okay, so did mention about the USD. So just revisit some of this pair that I've mentioned from last week, which was March 10th of March. Okay, so USD, I was mentioning that okay, you could be getting some bounce or retracement. Reason being because I think is the fact that you do see that there's a couple of this strong downwards movement, and also for the I think UJ as well. Okay, so for UJ as well, for that, yeah, it is also having three or four or even five red candles daily time frame on the daily time frame. So yeah, you do expect some bounce, and then the bounce actually was it came through. So what actually happened is that I think I did mention about this here and shoulder. Yep, true enough, there is some bounce back upwards, especially for the UJ. I think reason being yen is the one of the weaker currency, and yeah, the rebound it seems like is a bit more significant compared to the others, which only move I think after the breakout from Thursday itself. Yeah, so actually for most of the week I was thinking that yeah the USD might go on sideways or whatnot, because it wasn't able to break out some key levels as well, or even the USD is coming down. Yeah, but on Thursday itself somehow it just went break out from there, and then yep, that was what happened last week. So yeah, on this USD, that was what I've mentioned, and then coming to this UJ. So UJ, right? We can go on to the chart to look at it better, to just have some review what has happened over the week. And the week started on, of course, Monday last week, and yep, it was actually having its double bounce or triple bounce or quadruple bounce or something like that. But yeah, as you can see, this was the first bounce near to a level that I mentioned on a higher time frame. So okay, give me some time. I don't know why is it so lag. Okay, coming back really. Okay, so this was the level. So it, of course, it's not like a exact size or exact uh, I mean, yeah, down to the peep or things like that. So it is possible that it is going to bounce in this zone or something like that. So for me, I do think this was the first instant it touches. The second one, actually, I took a small position to actually test out over here. I did a long on Monday itself, I think somewhere here, and then my stop loss was just, yeah, somewhere below here, and then it just consolidated for quite some day. I mean, not some day. I mean, on Monday, Tuesday itself, then it came the breakout and stuff like that. So that is where I think I took out some yeah, some of my long over here. Okay, so that was that, and then also on the I think on this Tuesday itself, I also took some long, but then it didn't. Yeah, it went up over here. I think I took out some and then it went back, and I think there's some break even or I took some losses over here a little bit. And then after which I did another long over here on the 13th and also on the 14th when there's a breakout. So 14 was the one that I mentioned to you. For the USD, there was a breakout over there on Thursday itself. So Wednesday, yeah, I took a long, and then yeah, it just ding dong over to there. It didn't really want to break this 148 level. So yeah, it just went sideways, and then on Thursday night itself it did have a breakout. So this was when I took the long, because reason being is this was a consolidation breakout from this triangle. Okay, this H1 triangle. Okay, so this was the breakout, and then it went up, and yeah, things just moved nicely after that. Okay, so that was for the UJ. Then I think I did also, just let me take a look. Yeah, I did a long on dollar sync. Dollar sync. So dollar sync pretty similar, but then I only took a long on the Thursday, sorry, Thursday itself. Yeah, Thursday the breakout. So this was the consolidation breakout, and yeah, things just I think I took my second TP after one day. Yeah, the next day lah, basically on Friday. So yeah, I took one here, then after that somewhere here. Okay, so that was on the US dollar sync, and then I also did mention about pound Swiss franc. So pound Swiss franc, I did mention it is pretty extended in terms of yeah, if you were to look at, I mean, this is the 4 hourly. Even on the daily, you can see that it's very bullish since the start of the year. Okay, start of the year very bullish. I did mention on the trading idea as well. So where was it? Yep, pound Swiss franc. Okay, so pound Swiss franc, yeah, it's like, yeah, just long with cautious, because the thing is that it has been extended for some time, and then we need to see decent pullback before we go on long as well. So what actually happened was that, just go on to the 1 hourly. So where is it, okay. Yeah, Monday, there is a pullback, and then there's a pull back deeper down. So yep, you can see on the 1 hourly there isn't any um, nice so-called, you are not on the right side of the V for you to enter on the long on the 1 hourly. So I mean, the time frame that I operate is usually the 1 hourly or the M15. So there isn't anything for me to go on long, so it's just forming lower low and lower, yeah, lower high. And it's not until over here that we do see some of, I mean, see some price, more favorable price action. So since the trend is still a up one, and then we still see favorable what you call that, price action. So this is where I actually I think I took a long over here on the Thursday itself also, and to capitalize on the upside. Okay, so that is on this pound Swiss franc. Okay, so that's so much review for last week, and then for the coming week, of course, you do want to take a look at the USD first. So on the USD, I did mention that it is yeah, there could be a little bit more upside. And then reason being why is that for this USD, it is actually um, okay, coming to a, yeah, this is the first, the second touch. Okay, so over here, eh, yeah, it could be testing this trend line, and then the next high that it is going to face some resistance is the last one over here, which is around 103, 103.80. Okay, somewhere around here, the last um, consolidation that actually turned right now turn to resistance for this up move. So there could be some more move upwards, and then it also coincide with the things that I do see on the EU and also the pound dollar as well. Okay, so this is it. And then of course, the trend is still going up unless you do see something like a double top that's going to form over here. It's not, and it break down further, and it's not going to go up. I mean, the price action is not going to show any sign of bullishness. Then of course it could be coming down, and to maybe to retest this trend line, and maybe after which it will move out further. I mean, yeah, nobody know what the especially um, with such a with such a hectic week coming. So yeah, just plan according to how you're gonna trade. But for now, the 1 hourly time frame, it is still on the upside. Okay, just need to take note of the area of resistance over here, or area of supply over here. Okay, so that's for the USD. And then for the euro, you can also see that it is actually right now on this 4 hourly at a key support. So it could be supported, it could be also breaking to find some support over here in this zone before it actually move out to continue upwards. Okay, so over here. Okay, so this is for the euro. And then I think pretty much it will be determined by how the, yeah, what the Fed actually has to say about the interest rate. Okay, that will affect the US dollar. Okay, so that is it. And then this is on the daily time frame. So this could be a pullback before it actually hit up higher. Okay, so yeah, that's on the Euro USD. Then I also wanted to talk about this Euro New Zealand, where, yeah, this is the this was the breakout that I think I mentioned about it just now. So for both of these Euro New Zealand and also Pound New Zealand, yeah, it did have a breakout that I took the position on going up on this long. Okay, so going up, and then I would like to see a little bit more pullback before I go on long for this. Yeah, so on the higher time frame, my bias is that this will still have bullish momentum to go up higher rather than going down. So yeah, I would see and look for price action for me to be favorable for me to go on long. Okay, but then for maybe not so much for the pound New Zealand, which is actually heading into a very yeah, significant level on the higher time frame. Okay, maybe for it should be pulling back more instead after that, then yeah, you can go on to the lower time frame to look for long. Okay, maybe you want to have a deeper pullback for this. Okay, so yeah, I think UJ actually I did already mention. So yeah, we for pullbacks for going on the long, but for next week, just keep a lookout for your position more carefully, because it will be a more hectic week ahead, or more volatile week ahead. So yep, I think for this week I also did mention on the Nikkei, which I just now wanted to mention about it as well. So Nikkei wise, yep, it has been on a very, very bullish uptrend since the start of the year, and then it is starting to, yeah, show some weakness already. So this, yeah, in fact, if you look at the daily time frame, yep, it's an uptrend. Okay, and anyway, nevertheless, let's go on to the lower time frame of 4 hourly. And if you could see, this is actually the time where it actually formed a lower low, and you have a lower high, and now it's a lower low on the 4 hourly. So let's see what it actually plays out over here on the lower time frame, and then yeah, let's decide after which what is the next course of action for us. So of course, we if we are to look at it at a more bearish bearish view, right, then of course we want this to actually break lower, and then yeah, to continue on the downside, because right now the 4 hourly time frame is already on the downside already. But of course, if let's say yeah, this will actually, I think this pretty much gets affected by the BOJ that I've mentioned over here. I mean the BOJ statement, which is on Tuesday. Sorry, yeah, this BOJ. So let's see what they have to say. Then yeah, let's come back to the chart and see how it's going to affect the Nikkei. Because if let's say they are to increase the interest rate, of course it's good for the currency. I mean, make the currency to be stronger, but at the same time, I think yeah, the index could be affected negatively in terms of that. So yeah, because I mean, by right, in theory, if the currency is stronger, it will be more expensive to actually buy the stocks in the Japan side, and then of course, yeah, then yeah, the buying power might be reduced, and then that's why the index could be coming down, or it has been already showing weakness. Okay, but anyway, that's just what I think. And then yeah, just look at the price action. If it align with what the news actually come out with, then yeah, you can trade accordingly for Nikkei. Then that's on Nikkei. Okay, so yeah, I think that's pretty much the stuff I wanted to cover for this week. Then yes, this pound Swiss franc I've already mentioned about it just now, which yeah, the what you call it? Yeah, the push up, and then right now you can actually see that it is on a more or less like on the consolidation. Maybe it will come down to here, it consolidate and push back up again, or it might just collapse or whatnot. But yeah, nobody know, but just see how is it like, and then we can trade accordingly. Okay, so yeah, if you have enjoy the analysis that I have, you find that useful, please give me a thumbs up. And then if you wanted to be more closely updated with the analysis that I have, you can actually join the WhatsApp group that I have a link in my trading view profile. Okay, so yeah, see you all next week.